Welcome back. Thank you for being here. This is an ongoing series, a few more episodes. Emperor will be next today, and then tomorrow the final two, Hierophant and Lovers. And this is a series where I am reviewing your tarot card of the year for 2023. In December, end of December, I did readings for all of the tarot cards. And then a few days into January, I did one for the cards that are not possible by calculation to have as your tarot card for 2023. But I decided to include these cards anyway because many of you work with these cards through your life path number or your birth number. So that's why I have included 1 Magician, 2 High Priestess, 3 and 4. And this is a recap reading for the Empress. And these are the cards that were drawn for you in December. And I wish to simply reflect on these cards, deepen the story, and then pull one more card from the Tarot of the Strange Branches to reinforce, to keep you going with this message through the rest of 2023. And if you're interested in watching any of the other videos, everything is linked below in the description box. Okay? This is a powerful time for the Mother archetype. The whole year being connected to 7 on so many levels brings us to the heart of the Mother. So the Chariot card is ruled by the moon. It is the card that represents the energy of Cancer and the element of water, the tides, all things lunar. This month, this zodiacal sign takes us into maternal wounds, our ancestry, our relations, particularly with the feminine side. And so if you work with the Empress card, if 3 is an important number for you numerologically or zodiacally, this reading is for you. And there's some important work for you this year. And I will refer to the download that I had in January because I think it's really significant. Let me start by saying you are all powerful. You are all powerful, and your power is shining bright this year. You are not only powerful, but strong, and highly influential. You also find a way to weave your words so that others hear them and understand the connections that you are attempting to share. You have a gift. You have a gift of tenderness that others see inside you. It may be protected by I'll say tough-ish exterior, but it doesn't take long for anybody who knows you to know that your intentions are always coming from the highest. And we see that in several of the cards that are here. You fiercely protect your clan, and yet they know it is for their greater good and your greater good, and that you are only here to help them with their healing. Now 7, also on the Tree of Life, connects us to Venus, and this Venus energy is really powerful now. Venus is in Leo, Venus is retrograde, and there's I guess this is another reason why I decided to do these during the 777 portal. I was just really called back to reflect. This Venusian energy is in a re mode right now. So I think for you with the Empress Venusian energy, I mean, look at all that beautiful Venusian green energy behind this card. And whether you see this image can be read. I mean, you might see a flaming cervix here. You may see a crown chakra wide open with that deep purple light shining through. I mean, it's a very powerful Empress card. Okay, so there's a few things I would like to read, and in the attempt to use another's words to tell this story. Okay. Wolf Eagle Goddess. Even in the darkest of nights and in the wildest of environments, is guided by her intuition. And no matter how challenging the lesson, the wound, the healing that you are compelled to share is, you have the strength to persevere through this. The ancestor of knowing says, I am the embodiment of all knowledge and will show you the way toward a proper understanding of everything around you. You may think that you know a person or a situation without having a true appreciation of their character or significance. My clear vision offers you an illuminating perspective in all directions. I enable you to see past surface features, penetrating beneath them to arrive at a truer wisdom. And earlier in the year, I shared with you this thought, this vision, download that came through, that the pattern you are working with in your family, in your female lineage, that has come to your, it's like it's so close to you. It's in your mind, it's in your heart all the time. I felt like there was a child, a young girl, a young woman, probably disabled in some way, who holds the karma of your ancestry. And because you are able to open others' hearts, you will find a way to share and bring together and to heal relationships by shining light on someone who is close to all of you. Not so people feel sorry for her, but she has the ability, through your sharing of the insight into this, to wash away shared karma and pain. By looking at the Nine of Cups and the pearl that we see in the shell, there's a few connections there, and one has to do with the treasure. And it's interesting because I see a treasure in this card as well too. Sorry, I'm jumping around. I don't really know where to go first. The 8 of coins in the Margaret Peterson and that gold leaf is a reminder of connection, that the leaf is indeed connected to the roots and to the roots of other trees as well too. So that's part of that story. But there's also something about treasure. And I think it's just this conversation that's happening between these two cards here. And that pearl does not happen without erosion. There's a process involved that takes years and years and perhaps lifetimes and lifetimes to reveal itself. And your family, your ancestry has come to this place where it's time now to see this for what it is. Okay. Hi, Rohit. I'm not doing personal readings right now. You'll have to come back on Tuesday, and that's when I do personal readings. Thank you. So this is work. This is big work, big work. But I feel as if it's going to empower you in a way that you trust, in a way that you have never trusted before. You will rise above. I also had this idea, this thought, I was reflecting on that earlier reading in December or January, that the Nine of Cups is here because I saw a gathering where you bring together sisters and aunties and mothers and grandmothers and cousins, and there's this gathering, and it's at this gathering where the pearl is revealed. And you are the guide, you are the leader to reveal this. As I read Margaret Peterson's description for the Mother of Fire, I think of the energy of Durga, of the strength of Durga, of the many resources of Durga, and how she, much like the energy of this card over here, fiercely protects her family, yet also drives them forward, provides immense number of resources through the process as well. These are very strong energies that lie within you. Father of Feathers, the clarity, the wisdom, Mother of Fire. I have a feeling that's why the Balancing Act card is here, as well as the quietness of the resource within the cactus. So as this all becomes clearer, be mindful of your care, your self-care. It's really important. You have an important role, an important path this year, and yet take good care to remain in balance, to be mindful of your emotional, mental, physical health as well too. Okay? All right. I'm going to draw another card, and the intention of this card is to support this journey and to enhance anything else that needs to bring anything else forward that needs to come through. Consider this as a way of honoring your heritage. Okay? If you don't have an altar to the goddess. This might be another way of building this energy. I can see you tending this in a very loving way. And it is a reminder of tending your goddess within as well too. Let this card bring clarity as this journey continues to unfold through the rest of 2023, and let this message be in the highest for the greatest good, so no harm is done. So be it. Queen of Cups just came flying out, but I will draw another card. This is it's funny, I talked a lot about this card in class this week, last week. It's Five of Pentacles. And I want you to look at the image on this card. What I was saying about your ability to protect. Queen of Cups flew out of the deck, literally flew. Your ability to comfort and to support and yet nudge people forward really is a gift. I had this idea that the fives, though very challenging in the tarot, are about our deconstruction. They unfold us, they reveal layers, they shake things up in a way that is horribly uncomfortable and yet always for our greater good. And in the artwork, I feel your compassion and your inner knowing that this great work of yours is how you will continue to move forward and support, and that indeed this year carries some special weight in this path of yours. Okay, so if you have other insights or questions about the reading I did earlier in the year or this year, please come back and leave a question or a comment below, and I will respond and we can carry on this conversation. Okay? Thank you. Take good care. Namaste.